Scarlet Witch, issue number 3. That's right, folks. We're back with some incredible designs. My goodness, does every character just have the coolest costume you've ever seen in this book? Because, we bring back old characters that I thought were really well designed earlier from this series, and I'm just blown away. It's kind of cool. This is also the third iteration of a Scarlet Witch book in the past 2 years, so there you go. That's kind of fun. I've talked about all the other books if you're interested in hearing about them. They're incredible, and Steve Orlando he's having a blast writing this character and is taking it into directions she's kind of needed. It's really cool. So, if you haven't been caught up on anything going on, Wanda was killed by the Griever. She's like a weird being that's above all. She's one of the ancient beings of the universe. She wants to kill Wanda and Pietro because they're insolent and don't matter and could destroy the fabric of everything. So she kills Wanda, sends her to the Underworld where a creature called, oh gosh, what's the name of the creature? Moridun has tried to consume Wanda and possess her body, but Wanda's the Scarlet Witch. She's been possessed numerous times over. So she breaks through the creature and tells it next time you think about possessing me, just remember that I am one of the greatest things to ever exist, and probably one of the most well-respected Marvel characters currently operating, which is kind of crazy to think about. So Wanda starts crawling through the tomb of the Underworld. She is reaching out to new lands, and she finds herself in the midst of an old enemy named Lore. Lore is a version of Wanda from another reality. She's also a Nexus being, but now she's driven to kill all other Nexi and consume the power. But everyone thought she was long dead, but now she's the ruler of the Underworld or something. She'll even say later on in the book, better to rule in hell than to hunt in heaven. So that's cool. Lore's back, and Lore's got an incredible design. Can I just say this is awesome? I think every single design we've seen in this book thus far has been insanely good, but the design for Lore is what if we made Wanda, who's already dealing with gypsy vibes and going into some really cool areas of her costume, what if we made that but black and really more pulsating red colors? It's truly amazing. It's truly amazing. I love it. So Wanda has to fight Lore. Is it going to work out? I guess we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Quicksilver and Polaris are still on the surface fighting. We see what Darcy is up to and what she was went away to the Balkans to get someone that could help them in this fight. I wasn't sure who it was going to be. Now we got confirmation. It's Hexfinder. Hexfinder's been set up in the Balkans, just doing a thing. Another great design. So many of them in this book, just it's been a minute since we saw Hexfinder. Now she's back and she looks great. And Darcy is we kind of need your help. Wanda's dead and I know you can bring her back. You brought Yosef back. So if you could help us get Wanda back, I'm sure she'd be happy to be indebted to you, kind of, She'd be in your debt. We'd all be in your debt. And I know you don't like witches and you don't want to bring them back, but also you swore to protect humanity from witches, and the best way to protect humanity is to bring a witch back. And then, it's just kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and that is enough to make Hexfinder go, okay. Awesome. Is Hexfinder going to be a regular recurring thing in this book? Man, that'd be cool. Because that's awesome. A really good reveal that Hexfinder is going to help out. Cut to the next page, and it's the greatest depiction of art I've ever seen in my life. I am obsessed with this page of just Scarlet Witch fighting Lore. It looks great. I love it. I don't know how much more I can sing the praises of it. Just two great designs of two characters that you didn't think would be this good in 2024, but here they are. It's kind of amazing. I like it a lot, and you see Lore's just kind of supplementing images into Wanda's head of things that could distract her. Things like the High Evolutionary, or Mephisto, or Ultron. Things from her past that could destroy her, her foundation. And then Lore turns into the Phoenix, and she's I am fire itself, and I am not going to let you pass to the surface. This is my underworld. I'm going to burn you. I'm going to destroy you. And Wanda's I know this isn't real. You're not actually the Phoenix. I'm not worried about that. I really, again, I've said it numerous times. I'll continue to say it. This is exactly how we've needed Wanda to be interpreted for a long time, which is she is confident and comfortable, even at the face of like her burning flesh in the form of a phoenix, of like a dark version of herself. She's like, this isn't real. I have seen multiple ideas and I have been through so much crap in my history that I am very much in control of everything I do. There is no illusion or trick you could show that is going to phase me. So can we just stop with all like the, glamour and over the top theatrics of it and just fight each other as we are? Two beings. That's what we're going to do. And Lore tries to like attack Wanda with some weird dark magic, starts turning her into like a weird zombie. But again, we're talking about the Scarlet Witch. She can survive everything. Even when she is burning and like exploding, even when she's in the underworld exploding and turning into something she hasn't been. She is still finding her way through because she can hear the call of her siblings fighting above her. And because of that, she will find the Witch's Road. Like, awesome. It is enough of the stuff with Lore. You're like, oh, Lore's coming back. We don't give a character this good of a design right down to the skull earrings without wanting to bring them back. Wanda is so powerful and magical that she can literally find her way to the Witch's Road to crawl out of hell. And I'm like, yes, she can. That is what Wanda should have been doing for so long. And it's so great. Meanwhile, back in Lotkill, everything's going bad. Pietro is not doing too good. He's going to get stabbed with like a weird sword, but Polaris saves him just in the nick of time. It looks like they're about to fall, but then Darcy comes in, uses like some big magical thing, knocks it out a little bit so they have time to deal with the Griever. It's not enough to save the day, but luckily she has help through the enemy of her enemy. So what is Hexfinder doing? She has returned to Lotkill. She's going to try to resurrect Wanda, basically take the concept of her energy and bring her back to like a physical state. When she did it with Yosef, he had a body, so it was easier. But Wanda's also stronger in magic, so she'll find her way. I just have to construct something that she can find. And what is the easiest thing for her to find? A door. Not just any door, the last door. So Hexfinder rebuilds the last door. It is enough that Wanda on the Witch's Road can find this door. So she's going to come through it just in the nick of time to save the day. Of course she is. That's what this book has always been. It is Wanda persevering through literally everything. And it's really incredible to see that. So the door has been built. Wanda bursts through it. She has reconstructed herself. Hexfinder's like, okay, just so you know, it was me. She's like, I don't have time to deal with that right now. I gotta go save my best friend and my siblings. So they're about to be attacked by the Griever. But Wanda's like, hey, I'm not just somebody. I'm here to fight you now, okay? We're gonna fight. We're gonna kill. She's like, how did you do? I unmade you. How are you here right now? She's like, never underestimate the Scarlet Witch. I can do anything. I'm great at everything. I am a character that should be able to do everything and anything, and I can now because somebody has the time and dedication to make me actually likable and have stuff going on. So Wanda's going like, I guess the equivalent of like Super Saiyan. She's turning like pink and purple, and her cape's glowing a really bright color, and she's gonna fight off the Griever. But don't forget, folks, Lore was not killed. She is just merely in the Underworld. So methinks we're going to be headed that way sometime. This book rules. I really dig it. It's been so fun every time. Again, I'm just really into the idea of Wanda just not being fazed by anything someone could throw at her, and reintroducing us to Lore with an incredible costume. I don't know if it's like the best we've seen from this like current crop of like Scarlet Witch books, but it's not the worst. It's so gorgeous. Incredibly fun book. I really dig it. If you aren't reading this book, you have to. Me talking about it will not do it justice. It moves so well. Every character is just dynamic and awesome, and it's doing things you're not expecting. I know I say it at the end of every issue, but it's incredible that this is what the Scarlet Witch has become. Like my most anticipated Marvel book. It's crazy. I never thought that would happen, but it did. And this just like ups the ante of like everything we're doing with Lore. It's awesome. It's really awesome. So, Scarlet Witch issue number 3. I am going to give a 9 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.